What the deal, my people? You know what it is, Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one, and this is Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 4, The Spoils of War, Trailer Breakdown.
My only venture at this moment is re-establishing control over this continent and every person on it.
So we start off with a very cocky Cersei Lannister with the Iron Bank of Bravo's representative, and why shouldn't she be? At this particular time in the show, Cersei Lannister has won every battle that she has come up against. No one has stopped her. She has done what she wants. She's sleeping with her brother in open public. She doesn't care about that. She has won the open battles versus Daenerys. Every time Daenerys tries to challenge her, she has been shut down. So Cersei is definitely smelling herself right now. And it seems like the Iron Bank of Bravos is supporting her. So Cersei is on cloud 9. She is all the way to heaven. I mean, she couldn't have asked it to begin any better than it has for her right now.
All my allies are gone. I'm losing.
You can count on the Iron Bank as soon as the gold arrives.
Enough with the clever plans.
So we see Jaime and Bronn looking over the spoils of war, what they have sacked from Highgarden. And all Jaime Lannister has to do is one thing. All he has to do is just this one thing, and that is get the gold back to King's Landing. If he can get all the gold and all the spoils of war back to King's Landing, Cersei can then pay off the Iron Bank of Bravos. And then Cersei is lit right after that, because if that happens, her plans has succeeded up until this point 100%. So that is all Jaime Lannister has to do, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it, because we see at the end of this trailer, Daenerys says enough with this bullshit planning, and that's my words, not her, but let me just say it. Enough of this smart man tactic shit, and it's just time to go ape shit. It's just time to be a dragon. It's just time to go buck wild, and I think that's what we're gonna get, and this is going to be the Field of Fire. And I just did a video, Who Will Kill a Dragon? And in this video, I go into depth about the Field of Fire and the chances that people have on killing a dragon during the Field of Fire and what's going to go on during that. So please take a look at that video if you want to know more information about the Field of Fire. A link will be in the description, in the cards, and at the end of this video. We then see Daenerys with her advisors talking to Jon Snow along the beach, and she basically is telling Jon Snow, like, listen, all my people are dead. Everything that I planned on is not working out for me right about now. And that's, as I said, I think this is her final straw, because all she has done since she's got here is taken advice from her advisors. She has not done what she has wanted to do. All she's done is taken advice from Tyrion, taken advice from Varys, taken advice from anyone who would give it to her, and now I think she's at the boiling point where, you know what, I'm going to do it my way, and my way is to burn up all these motherfuckers. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen with Jaime Lannister at the Field of Fire. He's all going to get burned up, and I think that this is going to be the best battle that we have ever seen on Game of Thrones. And to me, to date, to me, I think the Battle of Blackwater is the best for the money that they had at that time. I like that battle the best. Then the Battle of Bastards, Hardhome, was also great, but I think that this battle is going to top all those battles combined. I think it's going to be a very epic battle, because you know the Lannisters are not going to take a back seat, but we have the Dothrakis in the open field, and you do not fight the Dothraki in open field. There's no way for you to win, especially when they have dragons on their side. Next, we get a very, very, very interesting picture right here, and it's of a dagger. And when I first seen the dagger and I looked at the hilt, it makes me think of the cat's paw dagger, and the steel does look like Valyrian steel. Now, I don't know, I have to go take a look back, but to see if Littlefinger does have on these type of rings, and this is Littlefinger holding a dagger. If not, then I do not know who is holding this dagger, but that's what I would say. The only reason I wouldn't think that it is a cat's paw dagger is that it looks a little short, but it could just be the angle of the blade. But that's what I think is going on here, and that would mean that Arya may get her hands on this dagger sooner than later. As always, we end with a bunch of fast clips, so we will try to go through all these clips, and I will try to give you exactly what I think is going on in these clips. So the first one we see here is Jon Snow and the torch, and I think that this is without a doubt him and Daenerys and the rest of her crew going down looking for dragon glass right now. So they're all in the catacombs and they're all looking for dragon glass right here, and I think that this will be the cement that glues them together, and this will make Jon Snow and Daenerys get along, and this is what's gonna make them allies after she gives him all the dragon glass that he needs. And that was a good idea and very smart for Tyrion to suggest that to her. Next we have Theon Greyjoy, and he is returning, and I swear to God, I hope someone just beats his ass. I mean, I can't stand bitch assness, and this dude is just full of bitch assness, and I just can't stand him. I hate Theon Greyjoy more than I hate any other character left in Game of Thrones, so I just hope he dies soon, and I hope he dies a horrible death. Next we see a picture of Littlefinger, and now when I'm looking at this picture of Littlefinger and I look at the picture of the dagger, I'm definitely going to say that this is 100% without a shadow of a doubt Littlefinger and the cat's paw dagger, because we can see if we look at his neck, the color of the material around his neck is also matching the color of the material that's down by the sleeves. So this is definitely Littlefinger with the cat's paw dagger. Why he's pulling it out, I don't know, but this is what's going on, and Arya Stark will get possession of this dagger. This picture is very interesting. At first I thought it was Arya. It still could be Arya, but the place she's looking at is definitely covered in snow. So I don't know if Winterfell is that fully covered in snow, so that gives me pause thinking that it's her. So let me know in the comments who you think this person is. Next we see Brienne of Tarth, and this is the finishing blow she used to kill Stannis Baratheon, but I think she's just sparring in this picture. I don't think she's doing anything but that. And we see Sansa Stark, and Sansa Stark reading some important letters, and she has done a great job ruling in Jon's absence, I would say. And finally we get a shot of Daenerys Targaryen flying on her dragon, so that we know this is her definitely doing the Field of Fire thing, and I think she's doing the right thing. So you tell me, what do you think in the comments? Anything I've missed, please put it in the comments and let me know. And if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, please spread this across the realm, and please subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.